We just had a men's clothing brand crush $1.5 million within 30 days with Facebook ads. And I was like, you know what? I cannot wait to share this to my fellow subscribers and try to put together like one of the most badass guides to clothing brands that I possibly could. So let's jump into the video. First off, here's just proof real quick. We did 1.4 million in sales, but this is just one store. We have 3 stores, but this is primary store that drove majority of traffic. We have 1 store per country, and we're advertising in 2 other countries as well. So just a little tip on that. And we did 3.49 ROAS overall, with a 2.25 NC ROAS specifically, about $419,000 in net profit. And here's just more proof real quick. This is with all the stores, the US, UK, and EU. And all together, they did 1.5 million at 540 spend, 2.19 ROAS overall. And then, I mean, this is just the Facebook account. I don't know what other proof you guys need without calling me a scammer, whatever, you know, like I have no reason to fake it for you guys. So anyway, we're going to talk about today product, ads, and retention. That's the 3 key things you need to win with a clothing brand. So first thing we'll talk about is product. There's 3 key things here. We need a superior product, we need a VIP experience, and we either need to be fashion or functional. And we'll talk about that, what that looks like, what that means in a second here. So first things first is superior product. This is super, super key here. So first off, there's a couple key things you can do for a superior product when it comes down to clothing brands. Because so many people, well, I don't know, I just have the same black t-shirt. Well, that's a problem. So first things first is the fit. I've seen a couple brands like Tailored Athlete that have a very specific fit for bodybuilders. Because like bodybuilders, they have some of the proportions of an overweight person, but from a size perspective, not a visual perspective, but a visual perspective, because it's all muscle, clothes fit significantly different on them, especially the legs. They'll have a large waist because they're all muscle, but they have like these legs that go down and that are very nicely sculpted, and regular jeans don't fit on them because of how like just get weird. I know. So Tailored Athlete recognized that problem in the market and made specifically fitting jeans for bodybuilders with big legs. And that way they were able to A, solve a problem, but B, they introduced a superior product that fits specifically well for these bodybuilders. And look, it's not niche at all. I mean, there's tons of people out there, not necessarily just bodybuilders, like athletes and stuff like that. We look at like a lacrosse player or something like that, or a rugby player specifically. So that's like one way. It's just look at the fit, better fitting shirts. You know, some shirts they have like they're tighter around the arms just to make guys feel like they have bigger arms, but then like a little wider on the waist. So that way for people that like have like smaller arms but like a big waist and kind of throw off proportions, well look, now it's going to fit better for them like that. Next thing is a new technology to better satisfy the desire of a customer. So I love ASRV. I highly recommend y'all go check out some of their ads. I personally only have one of their shirts, but I do love their ads of how they introduce new features for their products. They did a really good job, and this is probably one of my top favorite ads by ASRV specifically, where it's called as Outlast, which is basically they introduced this new feature of the, basically like clothing made with NASA technology. And the desire is to, work out and feel comfortable. And it's better solves that desire of feeling comfortable working out by introducing this new technology that keeps you cool while working out, which is going to make you feel more comfortable while you're working out. Next one is design. And the key thing with design is that no one has seen this design before. Now look, let's just take a step back real quick. Your product can be exceptionally well done in one of these 3 key areas. You don't have to have the perfect fitting, best feature, best design product. That will help you, but you specifically need to stand out in one of these key things. So I really want you to stress. So maybe you don't have the best fit or the best features, but you have the best designs. There's tons of t-shirts out there with these really crazy designs on it, like street graphics and stuff like that the fit's not good, the features ain't good. For example, I have a Gucci shirt, probably one of the only purchases I regret making, because I have like a Gucci wallet, love it, but I have a Gucci shirt, only bought it for the design. The fit sucks from a feature standpoint. It's hot, it's thick, but the design is cool and I like it because of the design. Fit and features suck, but I love it because of the design. So you only need to stand out in one of these key areas. And whatever you personally think about that shirt, the sales are going to be the thing that tells you whether or not people like it. I can't tell you how many people I've talked to that own clothing brands that have such a big ego saying, I have the best clothing, blah, blah, blah. I have the best designs, etc. And then as soon as it hits the market, no one wants it. And they're like, oh, it's Facebook, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, your designs suck. I'm sorry. Like, I can't, I hate to say this to you, but your designs suck. And I've told people that so many times, like, hey, like, people aren't buying because you have a shitty product. That's a realization some people have when they hop on a call with me. I've done that plenty of times, and that's just because sometimes you have to have that tough love to help people out, get through things in their life. But your designs are key, and people are going to tell you they vote with their dollars. So that's also a big thing there. So you can have a really good fit or some really cool new technology that allows them to have a better desire, like solve their desire better than everyone else, or design, really cool design. Now, the next thing is shipping and unboxing. And let me just clarify this. Before I dive into this, I'm going to state things in this video that you're like, damn, Nick, I'm nowhere near that. And that's okay. So the key thing here is I want you to recognize where you're at and where you need to go and work on a plan on how to get there step by step. So you don't need to go from here to here in one step. If you can, that's cool, but it's going to cost you a lot of time and money. So if you can just do one step at a time to progressively move your business forward and become 1% better every day, that's phenomenal. So congratulations on that if you can stick to that. So I'm going to talk about shipping and unboxing. And this is when I say like a VIP experience. So I purchased, I purchased two things from Gucci. I purchased a wallet and a shirt. And I've never purchased anything designer in my life besides these two key things. And when I purchased the wallet, it was a really cool experience. You know, I purchased the wallet. As far as like purchasing it, it was nothing different than any other like experience online. You know, go to the website, add to cart, fill out my credit card information, purchase. Now, this is where things started to change. Number one, next day air shipping was free at the time I purchased. So basically it means I got the product within 48 hours of purchasing it. The second thing was that I immediately got an order confirmation email. About an hour later, I got a shipping confirmation email. And about an hour later, I got an email saying that my product was out for like shipment. Like as in like the carrier picked it up and it's in processing now. And I got shipping updates every step of the way. When it was out for delivery, when it was like delivered, like all of that, shipping updates all the way through. All that happened within 2 days of purchasing. Now, the other part, I can't really describe to you guys because without you just going to do it. So I do recommend as a business expense, go purchase something from Gucci, go purchase something from Louis Vuitton, assuming you own a clothing brand. But you can do this for any of your other competitors as well. If you're a supplement brand, go purchase from some of the leading people in your industry because this is going to show you their customer experience. And this is so important because a lot of you guys just quite frankly don't know what that customer experience looks like. And if you can't do that, here you go. Go on website, Gucci unboxing. So you get this box, a normal box. It's not some like bag. You know, a lot of guys like AliExpress drop shippers in here. You have this little bag, flimsy bag comes in, you rip it open and boom, there's the product. Well, from Gucci, it was a cardboard box like any other cardboard box. You ripped it up, you opened it open, and there was this green little box. I don't know if you guys can see this here, but it's this green box, and the green box is has a bow, like a ribbon on it, where you undo the ribbon just like a Christmas present, you know, and then you can open up the box. Then once you unopen the box, inside of there is the product, but the product is wrapped up in just like a little cloth bag. So you open up the cloth bag and then you can pull out the product. And that's how the product is put together. And then sometimes I'll have like some other stuff as well. But think about that process right there. Whereas a lot of you guys, you know, you're throwing it in a little baggie like this. You're throwing your product in there and you're getting that shit in the mail. And people are like, the fuck is this? You know, spend $500 to get a little baggie in the mail, you know, with a little like piece of shit product. Like no one wants that. Every single little detail matters. And that's why like, you know, for example, iPhone and Apple, they went really high end with a really good unboxing experience because people look forward to that unboxing experience. I went purchase a Rolex this year and was able to cross over on like long-term goals. I purchased a Rolex and it's a whole experience. Just from the purchasing standpoint, people make you feel so cared for that you're addicted to that feeling to where you want to go back again just for that feeling of that experience. You don't even really care about the product. And that's what you want to make people feel. For Gucci, like I really want to go purchase something again from Gucci, not even for the product, but just because of how cool the unboxing experience is. I can't wait to go purchase another iPhone because it's a feel good experience there. You know, going to the store, feeling cared for by an AT&T rep, which I guess that can kind of be dependent on if you have a good AT&T rep or not. But that experience is so crucial. And I'm spending so long on this because so many of you guys neglect this step. And because you neglect it, it impacts your business. And look, it's not going to impact your business from a first customer perspective. Like if you're struggling to get down your cost per acquisition for a first customer, that won't impact your business. But because no one wants to purchase from your business again, that's substantially impacting your business. So it's how do we have that VIP experience every way through so people want to purchase from you again. That is so crucial right there. You want to make people feel like they can purchase from you again and again, and they want to make them happy every time they purchase from you. And again, you may not have any way to get there right now, but step by step. Hey, instead of a little plastic baggie, can we do maybe a branded baggie instead? Can we insert a little thank you card? You know, I purchased this pre-workout. It's a box and comes in just a regular box and stuff like that. I purchased it and they write thank you Nick on it, and they actually write it. They don't use like it actually like a blue ballpoint pen on the receipt. Thank you Nick. And it makes it just that little personalization. I'm like, hey, that was really thoughtful. That's it. They didn't do any Gucci unboxing and stuff like that. They went small, but that's one step forward. Maybe the next thing they do is a branded box. Maybe the next thing they do is put a bow around it. Who knows? But again, just one step forward in the right direction is all I want to strive for you guys. You know, you should strive for the Gucci experience, but maybe that's not something you can do now, but you can at least take one step forward in the right direction. Next thing is function or fashion. There's also something big too. A lot of clothing on the marketplace will fit in function or fashion. And to be fair, at the end of the day, depending on how competitive the market is, it all ends up to being fashion at the end. But for the most part, this can be two differences right here. So for example, this Cuts clothing right here, I'm purchasing it more from a fashion perspective of how I'll look and stuff like that. The Dope Snow perspective, this is more of a fashion brand for snow clothing and everything. But to be fair, when I went snowboarding for the first time in January of 2022 or 2023, I only focus on the functional side. Will it keep me warm? Will it fit right so I can actually ride properly and everything? So I focus on the functional side. Cuts clothing, when I purchased from them, I just want it to look good to impress girls. When I go to a coffee shop and get some work done and make some banger ads, that's all I care about. I don't care about the functional aspect of it. Now we're gonna go over to the ad side. So like I said, we said product, ads, and then retention. Well, we covered the product. Now let's look at ads. We're gonna talk about two key things: ad account structure and creatives. So first off, ad account structure. As you guys all know, I'm a big fan of one campaign per business objective. We do CBO campaign. We also do like one campaign per country. Looking at the ad account structure, looking at the last 7 days, you can see right here, we have CBO, one campaign per business objective per country. That's it. And yeah, last 7 days, we're doing 7K a day, 6K a day, 3K a day. Yeah, I don't know what this is. What, like $14,000, $15,000 plus some change per day we're spending right now. And all we do is load in new ads per ad set. So we create a new ad set, load in new ads, probably like once a week to twice a week. And then what we do is we find new winning ads based off what scales in the account. And I don't personally scale it. I let the CBO decide how much spin it gets based off performance. And yeah, and that's it. I do have a full video more in depth on this here. Ad account structure is simple. Ad account structure is like me teaching you how to use a hammer. The rest of this video and this whole video has been around how to architect a house now so you can go build a really cool house with that hammer. So let's focus on creatives now. So ad account structure, now we're gonna focus on creatives. This is the second most important thing. Most important thing is product. Second most important thing is creatives. So first off, you need to identify three things: your market desire, your market awareness, and your market sophistication. So your desire is a want across your market. What does your customers want? And not your customers, but what does the market want? And how can our product fulfill that? So, maybe it's like gym leggings for girls. I want my butt to look good. We've gotten so many ads that we run where we advertise gym leggings to girls, and we just talk about in the ad how it makes my butt look so good, and the girls love it. Like they want to buy it because they want to make their butt look good. Want more attention from girls. Basically like how many times a guy went through a breakup and then went redo their whole wardrobe and like to make them look a lot better, so that way they can, you know, get more attention from girls when they go out with their friends and stuff. And then maybe it's, I want to look like I have money, so maybe I'll go purchase like some Ralph Lauren or go purchase some bunch of Gucci and stuff like that so I can look like I have money. I come from money. So that's some desires across your market that your clothing can solve. Now, market awareness, this is the mental gaps in your market, the difference between each market's awareness. So you have unaware, which is unaware to the problem but has symptoms. Problem aware, they're aware of the problem they have but not aware of the solution to fix. Solution aware, aware of what they want from the product but not aware of the product. Product aware, they're aware of the product and what it does but not sure what brand to go with. So majority of clothing, like 90% of clothing brands, is in that product aware stage. And then aware of brand, this is basically where like people are aware of your brand, your product, everything you do. They love you, they want to purchase from you, but they're just worried about the price. Now, the next thing is the creative side, or is the market sophistication side. So market awareness deals with where they're at mentally. Market sophistication deals with how many products or solutions they've already seen that fix that problem that they have. So level 1, you're first to the market, all you do is state the claim. I can tell you now, no one's a level 1 for clothing, because for 90% of you guys, unless like a new sport would be developed today, whole new sport would be developed today, and you're the first person to offer clothing for that sport, then that's would be like level 1. But you're first to the market, there's no other competitors. Level 2, there's emerging competition, so we want to exaggerate our claims a little bit more. Level 3, people have lost hope, so we need to introduce a new mechanism. Then level 4, we exaggerate the mechanism. So a mechanism is just like a new way of how things are done. This could be like drastically new designs within clothing. We're introducing a new design, a new design, which is a new mechanism. Exaggerate the mechanism is maybe there's a specific type of design and we just do it better. That's how we exaggerate the mechanism. And then level 5 is we call out a group of people across the market and that's separated by their mindset. So Nike Find Your Greatness commercial, they call out a group of people in the marketplace by their mindset of being great. That's it. That's a level 5 sophistication, where we stop focusing on the product and everything, we start focusing on market itself. Now, from a creative aspect, this is where we're going to go deeper on how to apply these things. So I'm gonna look at Alphalete, for example, really quick. So the desires: look good while working out. Our market awareness is product aware. They've seen gym clothing. They've probably already worn gym clothing. So they already know what gym clothing is. They already know they need a sports bra to go work out, or a muscle shirt, a cutoff shirt to go work out. Now, market sophistication is level 5. Do we have drastically new designs? No. Are we introducing a new type of design no one has? No. So we need to focus more on identity aspect. Market sophistication level 5 for Alphalete is dream more, be more, learn more, be more, dream more, I think it is. And it's about encountering people who have like big aspirations for life and they want to be great in life. Here's also some creative specifically that just in general for clothing brands I've seen work well. So just right here, Meta Pant, a technical take on the 5-pocket pant. So this is kind of like exaggerating the mechanism a little bit. So it's already like, we're not introducing a new mechanism, which is the 5-pocket pant. We're exaggerating it more. We're making it better. So we're doing a better take on the 5-pocket pant. The difference a shirt size can make. So basically this is talking about finding the perfect fit for people. So again, product aware, which showcasing with the perfect fit. My girlfriend loves how they make my butt look good. So we're calling out the desire right there of just basically getting more attention from my girlfriend, which is not really the main desire right there. There's obviously a lot of desires here we can look at, but obviously, you know, that's something right there that they're kind of hit on right here. The most comfortable pants I've ever worn. So just hitting on the fact of the desire for comfortable pants. Problem with this right here is this doesn't call out any specific groups of people, which is also really like, that doesn't do well because clothing is so saturated. We need to call out the types of people we want for our ads. This doesn't show any identity. This one doesn't show anything right there. It just shows these pants. That's it. You know, is this guys? Is this girls? What does that look like? So now we talked about product, talked about ads. Now it's about retention really quick. And retention is 2 things: knowing your numbers and new products for existing customers. So knowing your numbers. There's an old saying in internet marketing called the business that can spend the most to acquire a customer will always win. And that's the key thing here with clothing brands. You can do this by having a solid back end, which is basically just means like your back end of like customers repurchasing from you. And also too, that majority of businesses will start off making money off the front end, but in order to pass certain revenue plateaus, they'll need to start looking at building the back end. What does that mean? today your first purchase profitability oriented. But over time, as you build a back end, you can accept a lower margin on the front end to acquire more customers because you have such good systems to monetize existing customers. Here's a sheet I like. If you go on my channel, you can get this sheet called See How to Calculate Your Target CPA. Just go find a YouTube video on my channel. And this is a sheet I use. And you can see right here that we have a $50 AOV, $10 cost of goods, $10 shipping and handling. I just made this up really quick. But we have a 20% gross margin for this product per AOV. And then you can see right here on our 3-month LTV that we have a $60 LTV of 3 months. So that means over from day 1 to day 90, we make an additional $10 off of the $50. So if we look right here, we spend $25,000, we do $75,000 in revenue. Our day 1 profit's $20,000. But from day 1 through day 90, that $20,000 increase in value to $29,000, and we make another $9,000 over 90 days. And that's all we're doing here. So we want to try and increase that LTV as much as possible. And some businesses look at a 1-year LTV. Some businesses look at a 2-month, 3-month, 4-month, 5-year. It's different for every business, but that's what we do. So we lock in our numbers, and we might start off being profitable on day 1, but over time we'll lower that to where we're doing like literally like, let's see, we did a 3.49 last month, August, overall for this brand with 1.5 million in sales. But on Facebook specifically, we did a 1.9x ROAS. And we did so much because we had such a high amount of returning customers purchasing from us again. And what were they purchasing? They were not purchasing the same product again and again and again. They were purchasing new products. We dropped new products, new colors, new styles, new designs of our best sellers. We had whole new ideas of products that our audience will love. And all of this can be created and dropped to our existing customers. And it's how we continue to build that community and also build out that brand itself. A couple things to also do here is run a lot of surveys to existing customers to gauge their interest in potential new products and also to what they want to see more of. And then lastly, push hard on the email and SMS for all these new products you drop. You can also push a little bit on the ad side, but the key here is to leverage email and SMS. So you want to get as many new customers as possible with like your evergreen products that stay in stock year round. And that way you can keep acquiring a ton of customers throughout the year. And then what's going to happen here is that you want to keep pushing new products through email and SMS to where you don't have to spend $1 on advertising to get those people to purchase again. And that way you can build up that back end to where you can have like 40% of your daily revenue from returning customers and 60% of your revenue coming from new customers every single day for your business. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like button and hit that subscribe button for new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.